1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. When you've been around baseball as long as I have, you meet a lot of people, peers, coaches, rivals, a lot of people who impact you and shape your development as a person, but you don't always recognize just how many of those people have had an impact that you don't always think about. I'm at the age where I've started to begin to recognize that, and one of the people that's had an impact on me is an umpire in the Capital Region, and that's Jim Dalton. Jim, thanks for being with us. How are you?
Hey, my pleasure, Brady. Very good, thank you.
Jim, when I heard about what you're doing, what your umpire association is doing, the Schenectady Baseball Umpires and the Eastern New York Umpires Association, I really wanted to get involved and help get the word out. June 18th, which is tomorrow, until June 28th, you guys are having Umpires versus Cancer, trying to raise awareness and help raise money for cancer research. Father's Day is obviously in the middle of that time frame. We think about Father's Day. We think about the devastating impacts of prostate cancer specifically. But tell me exactly what you guys are doing and how people in the Capital Region can help.
Well, it all started probably about a year and a half ago. One of our good umpires, Dave Simon, had suggested that we do something as a group for a good cause. And we've been hitting our own group, both Schenectady Baseball Umpires Organization and Eastern New York, with some guys that had been afflicted with cancer. We still have 5 guys that are actually on the roster fighting the disease now, but we lost a couple over the last couple of years, and it really got us thinking that we needed to do something to recognize those gentlemen that are doing such a courageous job fighting the disease and the ones we've lost. And Dave Simon, who used to play with the Diamond Dogs here in Albany, suggested that we come up with an Umpires versus Cancer, and to create the awareness, use pink jerseys for a period in June. It ties into Father's Day, as you said, with National Prostate Cancer Awareness Day. So we got the ball rolling early this spring, and through Jim Fitzgerald, one of our umpires, he's arranged to get pink jerseys for all our guys. We bought those through a company that Jim works with, Impact Promotions, and they're going to donate a portion of the shirt fee itself to the American Cancer Society. And then we intend to kick this off Thursday, June 18th, and all the ballparks will be working. Our guys will be out in pink jerseys, so it'll be a little different look to what people expect from umpires. And we're going to run it through Sunday, June 28th, with the tie-in to Father's Day, of course.
So if people want to get involved, if people see you out, see your association out, they're at a baseball game, they see people in pink jerseys, it triggers their mind as how can I get involved? Where should they make a donation, or what can they do to help?
Yeah, what we're doing this year, since it's our first year, is our guys in-house are going to donate a portion of the game fee over the next week or so, that we're going to create a fund to take care of our own umpires inside when we get hit with the disease, that we can help guys out whatever way, monetarily or just through support. But if people see us in pink jerseys and they want to get involved, their best bet is we're trying to create an awareness right now this year of how bad this disease is and how badly we want to beat it. And if they just make a donation to any of the cancer charities, there's a number of them out there. American Cancer Society obviously comes to the top of the list. Susan G. Komen, Fight for a Cure, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, locally the Melody Center for Childhood Cancer at Albany Medical Center, and the Bernard and Millie Duker Children's Hospital at Albany Medical Center. Those are all local ones that certainly would benefit from donations. And that's, again, we're trying to raise awareness, not so much collecting funds. We're going to take care of that through our own umpire brethren, but we would like to see people get involved and make donations so we can fight this disease.
Jim Dalton of the Eastern New York Umpires Association helping kick off Umpires versus Cancer starting tomorrow, June 18th to June 28th, Father's Day, obviously in the middle of that time frame, looking to raise money and raise awareness for cancer research. Jim, you guys are going to be tied in with a couple other local groups here, including the Allmans Y League and the Albany Athletics. Tell us about that and what that's doing to help your cause.
At the end of June, Joe Altieri has always had his baseball fest, the Albany Athletics Baseball Fest, and that's always been a charitable event that is centered around fighting cancer, and we will be out there in the pink jerseys and supporting their efforts at the same time. Always enjoyed that tournament. It brings in some good talent from the East Coast, and it's always a good tournament to work. And this year, of course, we'll be able to be there in our pink jerseys.
Jim Dalton of the Eastern New York Umpires Association with us, kicking off Umpires versus Cancer. It starts tomorrow, June 18th. It runs through June 28th. helping raise awareness for cancer and cancer research, helping raise money for cancer research. If you want to get involved, if you can get involved, please do so. American Cancer Society, any number of local places you can make a donation to. You're going to see these umpires out. If you've played baseball, if you've got kids that played baseball, you've seen these guys out there. You know some of the people who are affected. You've become close to some of the people who are affected and to people in the association. So please, if you can, help out in any way possible. Jim, we're going to switch gears to baseball now. We spent a lot of time over the last month focusing on the MLB draft and specifically about Garrett Whitley. Garrett taking the 13th pick in the first round by the Tampa Bay Rays. You've probably been around these guys, these draft picks, since they were 8, 9 years old. How cool is it for you to see some of these guys locally making it to the top?
Oh, it's amazing. You take a guy like Garrett Whitley, what a good young man he is. Just a stand-up kid. He's got all the tools. I think, the greater Northeast gets kind of shut out when it comes to people looking for baseball talent, but boy, there's a ton of it here. You can go right now to Shenendehowa, and they've got some D1 prospects that are playing for them. That a couple have committed to some schools, as you know. So there's a ton of talent out there. I think it's just a matter of people finding it. We're seeing more and more scouts at the high school games, and in particular the summer league games. When you bring in teams from out of town to the Connie Mack World Series qualifier up here, we've seen some guys that have gone on to the major leagues through that tournament. Dylan Betances, Manny Machado, Anthony Rizzo with the Cubs. So there's been a number of that's just a handful that I'm talking about, but there's been a number that we've seen come through those programs. It's just amazing to say, gee, I saw that kid when he was, so it's kind of neat that way.
Jim Dalton, Eastern New York Umpires Association, 1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. Jim, one of my favorite people in all the Capital Region baseball scene, and hopefully we can help you guys get the word out here. Umpires versus Cancer starts tomorrow, June 18th to 28th. You'll see all the umpires out around the Capital Region in pink jerseys. If you see that and it triggers a reminder, hopefully you can make a donation. If you can't, just help get the word out and maybe get involved in some other way. Jim, thanks for being with us. Good luck, and anything we can do to help, let us know.
Brady, always a pleasure to talk to you. Always a pleasure to be around you both on and off the diamond. And I guess I still owe you a curveball from years gone by.
We'll make it up on a men's league circuit down the road.